ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता शिविशाखान्वितंश्च ये कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगा शिक्षार्थम एक पुरुष पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपाम्बुदीर्घ्यस्तमहं प्रपद्ये पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदारे कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। हरे कृष्णा हरि ओम तत्। So, welcome all the devotees for today's Sri Chaitanya Caritamrita study class. So, this is the first class today. So, we'll have an introduction class today. So, every week from next week onwards, we'll start from first chapter. It's a verse by verse class we'll be starting. Okay. So, let's hope that we'll be able to do justice to this class. Whatever I have heard, whatever I have read, by the mercy of senior devotees and our Guru Parampara, I'll attempt to say whatever I know for the satisfaction of all the Parampara Acharyas and Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, first of all, my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Okay, before we start, and I just want to thank all of you for joining. Hope you will continue to attend this class for my own purification. Hare Krishna. So, there's a very beautiful verse in Chaitanya Chandramrita by Prabodhananda Saraswati. Prabodhananda Saraswati is the brother of Venkat Bhatta. We all know Venkat Bhatta. Who is Venkat Bhatta? Venkat Bhatta is the father of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So he has written a book called Chaitanya Chandramrita. I will read this verse. आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमांब दिव्याच्छ विसुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रस प्रदाय चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते. आनंद लीलामय चंद्र विग्रहाय. So the vigraha means the form of the Supreme Lord. Okay. So what sort of form the Supreme Lord has? Ananda Leelamaya. It's full of bliss. And his activities are all transcendental activities. Divya. Leelamaya. His activities are called Leela. Our activities are called karma. So what is the basic difference? For karma, there is a reaction. For Leela, there is no reaction. These are all transcendental activities beyond the three modes of material nature. So his form is full of bliss. Okay? Ananda. Ananda never fades away. Ananda never deteriorates. it keeps increasing. Okay? Anandambudhi Vardhanam. In the material world, our happiness keeps decreasing as we enjoy it. But in the spiritual realm, it keeps increasing. Anandambudhi Vardhanam. So he has a form of transcendental activities and full of bliss. So Leela means no reaction at all. Karma means there are reactions. So in the material world, when we do any activity, if it is for our sense gratification, if it is not on a karma platform, any activities, there'll be reactions, which we are bound to enjoy or suffer. If it is pious activity, we have to enjoy. If it is impious activity, we have to. So his form, his body, okay, or rupa is Ananda Leelamaya. Then next he says Hemamba Divyachavi Sundaraya. About whom we are talking? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Okay. Hemamba Divyachavi Sundaraya. His form is so beautiful, Sundaraya. Okay, very attractive. Everyone gets attracted to him. And Divyachavi, his form is transcendental. Again, his beauty never diminishes. But in the material world, material beauty deteriorates, diminishes day by day as the time passes. Just pluck a flower and keep it for tomorrow. See tomorrow. The softness, the tenderness, the sweetness, the fragrance, everything fades away because of the time is acting on that. In the material world, there is a time influence. Time will act on everything. Time destroys everything. But if it is transcendental, Bhagavan Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are called Nava Yavvanam, Nitya Yavvan, evergreen, ever fresh. Because in the spiritual world or in the spiritual realm, the time effect is not there. There is material time, there is spiritual time. The spiritual time acts according to his icha or his desires, if at all it needs to be. Okay, in the spiritual world, time element is not matter. If at all he wants, there should be a time for his pastimes. It is spiritual according to his icha or desire, it will act. So that's the difference between the material time and the spiritual time. So whatever we do, there is a complete change. Every moment there is a change. So the body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is Divya, transcendental, never fades. And it is not affected by time. It is not destroyed by time. So he has a beautiful body, that's very attractive. Everyone gets attracted. Krishna says, I'm attracted by everybody. Everybody is attracted to me, but I'm attracted to whom? Srimati Radharani. Then he says, Tasmai Mahaprema Rasapradaya. And what he awards, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he came? Mahaprema Rasapradaya. Mahaprema means the topmost love. Rasa. What sort of rasa? What sort of mellow? The topmost, the conjugal love. The topmost. Other rasa, it has already been given by others. But this topmost love is not given by everybody. This is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Tasmai Maha Prema Rasa Pradaya. There are different mellows. We know that Shanta Rasa, Dasa Rasa, Sakya Rasa, Vatsala Rasa, and Madhurya Rasa. So, he has come to give what? The topmost love. Prema, Maha Prema Rasa. Okay? And that is the Gopi Bhav. The mellows of Gopis. So, that is what he has come to give us. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is compared to Chandra. Chandra means moon. Okay, in a Paurnami day, a full moon, so beautiful, so nice to be there on a Paurnami day because it's so peaceful and it gives cooling effect. Shitala. Chandra Shitala. It means very cooling, very peaceful. So to that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who awards the topmost conjugal love or rasa, Mahaprema Rasa, whose body is transcendental and whose leelas are ever fresh, to that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I pay my humble obeisances. This is what Who says? Prabodhananda Saraswati. Okay. So it's a beautiful, it is, glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is, it is said in the scriptures, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, what is that? Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahi Anya. He is non-different from Radha Krishna. He is the self-same Radha Krishna. First, they were together, they became separate for enjoying sex. Again, they came together. Isn't it? Again, they came together for a different purpose. So, Chaitanya Sri Krishna came in the form of a devotee, in the garb of a devotee, okay, in the mood and complexion of Radharani for a particular reason. There are external reasons, there are internal reasons which we'll discuss as the class goes by. So, Srila Prabhupada says, there are, if you read 4 books and understand and live by it, that's more than enough. Because in the age of Kali, it's very difficult to read all the scriptures, isn't it? There are so many, 4 Vedas, 18 Puranas, Mahapuranas, and again, Upapuranas, 108 Upanishads, Aranyakas, Samhitas, Brahmanas, okay, Mahabharata, Ramayana, so many. It's a vast library of literatures we have. We cannot read everything and understand it. First of all, we don't know Sanskrit, so it's very difficult for us to understand also. So Prabhupada says, you just read 4 books. That's more than enough. Which are the 4 books recommended by Srila Prabhupada? That is Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Nectar of Devotion. So these 4 books are enough. But our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says, okay, he is telling, it's a hypothetical situation. Suppose some flood happens, inundation happens in this material world, okay, and we have to save the scriptures. We cannot save all the scriptures. How can you carry all these scriptures when there is flood? You have to carry it on your head and walk through to an island, which is, say, you have to cross. So there is a small island, you have to take that. Otherwise, all the scriptures will be destroyed. So such a hypothetical situation arises. He says, I will try to carry 3 books. Which are the 3 books? Which are the 3 books?
Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Yeah, Chaitanya. Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah. For any reason, he cannot carry all the 3. Okay? He has to let go 1 book. So he says, I will let go Bhagavad Gita. Then again, the flood is increasing. It is come up to here. He cannot carry this load and walk fast. So he has to let go 1 more book. So he will let go Srimad Bhagavatam. And he will try to save Chaitanya Charitamrita at any cost. Does it mean that Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam are not important? No, it's not so. Even if you lose Bhagavad Gita, it is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, the philosophy, everything is there in both the books. Okay, and if you let go Srimad Bhagavatam, the whole philosophy, the whole Leela, everything is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Chaitanya Charitamrita contains Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita contains only Bhagavad Gita, the philosophical part of it. But Bhagavatam, the all practical, the Leelas of Supreme Lord and his devotees. So Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's so important. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says that if simply by preserving Chaitanya Charitamrita, you are not losing anything. Everything is there. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, has given quotation from all scriptures, left, right, and center. All scriptures. More than 50 plus scriptures he has quoted. It's a combination of Bengali verses and Sanskrit verses, plus quotation from different scriptures. So he has taken a lot of effort at his advanced age of 90 plus. Just imagine. For whom? For people like us.
Hi, Prabhuji.
So that we get benefited to attain what we are supposed to attain in this human form of life, in this very life itself. So that's what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami says. There are, when we come to the biographies of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there are three main books. One is Chaitanya Mangala by Lojan Das Thakur. Lojan Das Thakur is a disciple of Narahari Thakur. Okay. And Narahari Sarkar, sorry. Chaitanya Bhagavata by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur is none other than Vyasadeva himself. Okay. He is the grand nephew of Srivas Thakur, one of the Panchatatvas. Okay. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas. Srivas Thakur's grand nephew. Srivas Thakur's niece was Narayani. Her son is Vrindavan Das Thakur. So he has written Chaitanya Bhagavata and Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Okay. Krishnadas Kaviraj, king of Kavi. Kavi means poet. Raj, king of poets. Yes, he had already written Govinda Lilamrita before composing this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he is a very well-known poet. He is a very brilliant, very scholarly person. But he did this magnum opus work only, when he was above 90 years. So that is Chaitanya Charitamrita. It has around 11,500 plus verses in Bengali and Sanskrit. Some of the verses is not counted because they are in prose. Prose means just in sentences or phrases. So that's not counted. So if you count that also, it will be 12,000 plus. And it has got three sections: Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, and Andya Leela, in 62 chapters. So, first 24 years of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life is Balya, Leela, and Grahasthasrama till taking sannyasa. 24 years is called Adi Leela. And the rest 24 years after taking sannyas is called Shesha Leela. The Shesha Leela is again divided into two parts. That is Madhya Leela and Andya Leela. Madhya Leela is the 6 years which he took for traveling to different parts of India. That is South India, Vrindavan, and Bengal, such places. So the 6 years is called Madhya Leela. And the later part, the 18 years, that is totally in Nilachal, that is in Puri. So Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, and Andya Leela. Adi Leela, 24 years, first 24 years till he takes sannyas. Madhya Leela, 6 years for his travel to different parts of India, that is South India and Vrindavan and Bengal. Then later part, 18 years, that is totally in Jagannath Puri. That is the intense Vipralamba Bhava. His pastimes, very confidential pastimes. Only few disciples and followers or associates like Swarupa Damodar, Ramanand Rai, and such few disciples know the depth of these pastimes. So very intense it is, the Antya Leela. So like that, 62 chapters, 11,500 plus shlokas. And who has compiled it or who has composed it? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And how come he got to compose this magnum opus literature? Was Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, when he was in Navadip, they had arranged a kirtan. So in that kirtan, Meena Caitanya Ramdas, that was an associate and disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, had attended. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's brother, he was not accepting Nityananda Prabhu. He was accepting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not accepting Nityananda Prabhu. So, since he was not giving respect to Nityananda Prabhu, in the discussion, there was some argument, and Meenaketana Ramdas Prabhu got offended. He broke his flute, and hearing this or seeing this, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami got very much annoyed, and he wanted to leave the place. He rebuked his brother, and he wanted to leave this place. So that night, Nityananda Prabhu came into his dream, leave this place, go to Vrindavan. He went to Vrindavan. So he was, just imagine, it was around 80s, very advanced age, above 80 he was. Then he went to Vrindavan, and there, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's disappearance, Raghunath Das Goswami had gone there to Vrindavan. Actually, he wanted to commit suicide. He could not, he could not, what you call, resist the disappearance, the separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he wanted to leave his body there in Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, both of them said, no, your body is not yours. You already surrendered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You should propagate the Leela, the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to everyone. So you are the only one person who stayed with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for almost 16 years. So you have seen all his Leelas, the later Leelas. So you should give class every day 3 hours in Vrindavan to the Brajavasis. So he agreed to that. So every day in Vrindavan, he used to give class on Chaitanya Leela, 3 hours every day. So one of the audience in this sabha was Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So he heard all this Leela, and the devotees in that assembly requested Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, please write Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Leela, the biography of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he said, I am very old. I cannot see properly. I cannot hear properly. My hands are shivering. How can you do that? Everybody, insisted, requested, you can do it. Please do that, because it will be a great help for the humanity at large. Because in future, who is going to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu if you don't put in record or the Leela, especially the later part of Leela after taking sannyas? Because our Vrindavan Das Thakur has already written the first 24 years elaborately. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says in his Chaitanya Charitamrita that whatever remnants Vrindavan Das Thakur has left, that is what I am writing. I am not repeating what he has done. He has elaborately written the first 24 years, just like Jagai Madai. In Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das Thakur has taken many chapters. Half of the book is about Jagai Madai. Whereas Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has only in few, 2 or 3 chapters only he has taken. Why? Why he did not elaborate? Because he has already done Vrindavan Das Thakur. And he is telling, if at all you want to get a detailed Leelas of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu till 24 years, please read Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Bhagavata. In the Meteor world, no author will recommend any other author's book. That is because of competition. They want to promote their own book. But here is a personality, with so much of humility. He is recommending you please read Vrindavan Das Thakur. Whatever remnants he has left, I am trying to elaborate that. So he has only elaborated which Vrindavan Das Thakur has not elaborated, especially the later part of it. So that is the need of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, he took the first canto in 3 volumes, so many copies of Srimad Bhagavatam in a trunk. Okay. He also took a copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. But after he established ISKCON, he started writing Srimad Bhagavatam, and simultaneously he started writing Chaitanya Charitamrita also. In 1974, he completed Chaitanya Charitamrita, even before he could complete Srimad Bhagavatam, because he wanted to present this Chaitanya Charitamrita to the world. He knew that he may not live to complete Srimad Bhagavatam. So he wrote Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that book, the condensed version of Srimad Bhagavatam, because he knew that he may not live to finish the Srimad Bhagavatam. So as he expected, when he finished 10th canto, I think 13th chapter or something, he had to leave the body. But then he could give Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is the postgraduate or PhD study of Vedic literatures. So we say that graduate study is Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavatam study is postgraduate, and PhD is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because in Chaitanya Charitamrita, everything is there. Everything is there. So that is the reason. So this was published, when he was alive, or Srila Prabhupada, and that is why now we are releasing this book, because these are all in Sanskrit and Bengali verses, and he has given word-to-word meaning, translation, and elaborate purpose. So we are all very, very fortunate to be connected to this Sampradaya, Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, especially ISKCON, under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada. We are all called Prabhupada Anugas or Rupa Anugas. And simply by, Prabhupada says, don't even read that. You just touch the book, you'll get benefit. Just touch the book, you'll be benefited. Okay? Why so much importance for book distribution? Says, you don't even open, you touch the book, you'll get benefit, because it is spiritual, it's not material. It's not material. And about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as hidden Avadara, Channa Avadara. Okay? However, there are so many scriptural evidences about his incarnation. Vyasadeva wrote all the Puranas 5,000 plus years before. He has predicted that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna, in the form of Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, will appear in the age of Kali, in the Pradhama Sandhya of Kali, for reasons. What reasons? There are 3 external reasons, 3 internal reasons. What are the 3 external reasons? Because Advaita Acharya, originally as Sadashiva, okay, he was in the Sadashiva, we all know, is in the spiritual world. He is below the Vaikuntha planets. So it is Golaka Vrindavana, okay. It is Golaka Vrindavana is Madhura, Dwaraka, Vrindavana. Vrindavana is top. Then comes Vaikuntha. Below that is Sadashiva. Okay. So below that is Brahma Jyoti. Below that is Karana Ocean, Karana Udaka, Sagara. In that, Mahavishnu lies down. From his pores, skin pores, when he breathes out, billions and billions of universes come into existence, manifested. So Sadashiva, having pity on the people of Kali Yuga, because they're all practicing Apasambardaya. They are not following proper Vedic scriptures. So he felt pity for the people in the age of Kali. How are they going to get delivered from this material existence? So he came down and started to meditate. So it seems that he meditated for 700 years. Maybe it is celestial years, I don't know. But he meditated for 700 years. Then Mahavishnu came. You and I are non-different, just like milk and curd. Curd is nothing but the transformation of milk. So saying this, he embraced Sadashiva. So when they embraced, he became Advaita Acharya. Then he was instructed to come down to this material world in Navadip And soon Chaitanya will appear. That was what he heard, a celestial voice. He came here and he called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to appear. How did he call? By worshipping Saligrama with Tulasi leaves and Ganga water. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared because of his call. That is one of the reasons. Second reason. What is second reason? It is a scheduled time, scheduled Avadara time for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to. Every Kalpa, we know that Lord Krishna comes as he is, not Avadara. The self-same Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna appears every Kalpa of Brahma. So in the same Kalpa, after Lord Krishna's appearance in Dwapara Yuga, the following Kali Yuga, who comes? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's a scheduled incarnation. It's a scheduled incarnation. That is second reason. Third reason, to propagate Nama Sankirtana, the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga. So these are the main three reasons, external reason. It is said that in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Nama Vino Kali Kale Nahi Ara Dharma Sarva Mantra Sara Nama Ei Shastra Marma. Nama Vino Kali Kale Nahi Ara Dharma. Except chanting the holy name of Lord, there is no other dharma in the age of Kali. Sarva Mantra Saranama, all hymns, all holy names. Okay. Sarva Mantra Saranama, Ei Shastramama. This is the conclusion of all the Vedic literatures, that chanting the holy name of the Lord is the Kali Yuga Dharma. So to propagate this Nama Sankirtana, which is the only and easiest method for deliverance, has come. And there are three esoteric reasons or internal reasons. So what are the esoteric reasons? Pranaya Mahima, Adbhuta Madhurima, Saukyam. Pranaya Mahima means, as I told you, everyone is attracted to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is attracted to Radharani. Why is that? Radharani is enjoying more than I am enjoying. That is what Krishna says. So I want to be in place of Radharani, enjoy how she enjoys. So Pranaya Mahima, he wants to enjoy the love that Radharani relishes. So for that purpose, that is one of the reasons. The second, the qualities. Krishna has so many qualities. So many. He even doesn't know how much quality he has. Radharani is enjoying this quality. What is that? Adbhuta Madhurima. He wants to enjoy all the qualities. So he came in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a devotee in the complexion and mood of Radharani, so that he can enjoy the love, the topmost love Radharani relations, the topmost qualities that Radharani enjoys, and third Saukyam, the bliss. The bliss that Radharani enjoys, Krishna wants to enjoy. So these are the three esoteric reasons. Just like there is, I've heard from Amarendra Prabhuji. So a sugar candy, very sweet. We know that sugar candy is very sweet. But sugar candy cannot enjoy its own sweetness. Can it? No. But an ant can enjoy the sweetness of sugar candy. So sugar candy is telling, suppose I were an ant so that I could enjoy my own sweetness. The sugar candy is just thinking. So that ant is tasting the sugar candy. Like that, Krishna is also thinking, if I become Radharani, take her mood, take her complexion, I can taste my own love and qualities and bliss. So that is the three esoteric reasons. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, as I told you, has been predicted in many, many literatures. It is also because of the Shad Goswami's mercy, we got all the references, all the evidences, proofs from various scriptures. There is there are four Vedas. One of the Vedas is Atharva Veda. So in Atharva Veda, there is Chaitanya Kanda. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his, he is searching many scriptures. So he discovered this particular, Chaitanya Kanda, which consists of 19 verses about the future appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. 19 verses. Chaitanya Upanishad. It is called Chaitanya Upanishad. And it is a 19 sloka. It is published by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And it is accepted by all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. It's not that it is not available publicly, but we are fortunate to enjoy this. Other sampradayas, they go according to their own Acharya's teachings. We go according to our Acharya's teaching. So we accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Lord himself. Okay? And the Chaitanya Upanishad, it's a conversation between Suta Goswami and by whom? Shaunagati Rishis. They're asking what will be the process in the age of Kali for deliverance. So these are the questions raised by Shaunagati Rishis to Sudha Goswami. It's not in Srimad Bhagavatam. It's a part of Chaitanya. It's a part of Atharva Veda, Chaitanya Upanishad. Okay. So who is Kali Yuga avatar and what is the mantra to attain salvation or liberation from this material existence? So Sudha Goswami says, Sri Krishna appears as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with golden complexion, and he comes with his associates and weapons. And what is the purpose? To give the topmost Madhurya Bhava. This is there. So there are 19 verses, not 1 or 2. And there are in different Vayu Purana, Padma Purana, Garuda Purana, Narasimha Purana, and some of the Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharatam. Every literature, you will find some evidences about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.32, we all know this verse. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yatne Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hisunadas. So, Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna. This is told by the Navayogindras to Nimi Maharaj. So, in the age of Kali, Lord Sri Krishna appears not in his complexion. Tisa Akrishnam. Tisa means complexion. Akrishna means not blackish, not darkish. What complexion is that? Golden complexion. Molten gold. When the gold is melted, see that color, that complexion, that is the color of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what he does, he repeats the syllable, 2 syllables, Krishna. He continuously chants the name of Krishna. Krishna Varnam Tisa Akrishnam. Sango Upanga Astra Parshadam. He comes with his companions, associates, and companions, and Astra. Krishna also comes with Astra. Vishnu also has so many Astras. What Krishna comes with? Sudarshan Chakra. That is Astra. Okay. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also comes with Astra. What is Astra that he uses in the age of Kali? Krishna kills the demons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't kill the demons. What he does? He kills the demonic mentality of the people in the age of Kali. He kills the demonic mentality. So for that, what he uses? How he kills the demonic mentality? By using a very simple astra, the chanting of holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. That is the astra. So we'll wonder, how is it possible that he can kill the demonic mentality simply by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra? We know that Cheto Darpana Marjana. Okay? Simply by chanting, because this is not a material sound vibration. This is transcendental sound vibration. Golokera Premadhana Nama Sankirtana. It has been directly imported from the Goloka Vrindavan. It is transcendental. It's not of this material world. This syllables, these words, this mantra is not of this material world. It is not material sound vibration. Transcendental sound vibration. The Supreme Lord's holy name and his form are identical. As I hope. Earlier also discussed this, that chanting any material word, okay, water, 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 our thirst will not be quenched. Can we quench our thirst simply by uttering water, water, water? No. Why? The name water and the substance water are different, not identical. Whereas simply chanting Krishna, 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 or Rama, 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 since it is transcendental, they are identical. Lord Krishna appears the moment we sincerely, offenselessly chant the holy name of the Lord. He will dance on our tongue. Wherever Harikatha is there, all the devotees will assemble. All the demigods will assemble. They may not be visible to our naked eyes, but they are there because we are glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, he will be there, he will present because they are identical. So, Krishna, Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, all are identical. It is transcendental, beyond the three modes of material nature. There is no difference at all. So, Sango, Upanga, Astra, Parshadam. Yetner Sankirtana Prayer, Ejandi, Hi Sumedasa. So, what is the Kali Yuga process? Kali Yuga Yetnya for liberation, to go back home, back to Godhead. Sankirtana Yetnya. And who will accept this? Yajandi Hi Sumedasa. Sumedasa. Okay. Very intelligent people. So, we are all, in other words, intelligent people. Why? We are accepting this Sankirtana Yajna. It is not our credit. It is the credit of our senior devotees and Parampara Gurus. So we are fortunate to be among the intelligent class in the age of Kali. We are fortunate. It's not to our credit. The credit goes to our Gurus, the Guru Parampara, the Acharya, the Sambardayas. So Ejandi Hisame, Medhasa. Okay. There is Pratnya, Medha, Pradibha. So these are all different aspects of our intelligence. Pratnya, Medha, and Pradibha. Anyone remembers what is it? What does it mean? Some of the devotees who attends my other class will be knowing it. Pratnya means grasping power. If you have the aspect of Pratnya, you will be able to grasp it very easily. The children can grasp things very fast. Unlike me, old people cannot. This is Manda Buddhi. We don't have, no, it is diminishing because it is material Buddhi. Okay, grasping. That is Pratnya. Medha. And recollecting. Recollecting. Then, what is that? Pradibha. Recollecting, and that is, yeah, to retrieve it back. So these are Pratnya, Medha, and Pradibha. So Ejandi Hisumedha, very intelligent people in the age of Kali will take the process of chanting the holy name of the Lord, enunciated by who? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has given a very beautiful sloka about the Panchatattva. Panchatattvatmagam Krishnam, Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam, Bhakta Avadaram, Bhaktakyam, Namami Bhakta Shakti. Panchatattvatmagam. This is 5 truth, 5 tattvas. Okay, Charitam. Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam. Bhakta, who is Bhakta Rupa in this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He has come in the garb of a devotee, Bhakta Rupa. Surupagam, his own Rupa, expansion, the first expansion. Krishna Balram. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Nimai Nitai. So Surupagam is Balram or Nityananda Prabhu. Bhakta Avataram. Avataram. Who is Avataram? Who has come here? Sadashiva and Mahavishnu combined Advaita Acharya. Bhaktakyam, okay, mean devotee. Who is that? Srivas Acharya. And Bhakta Shaktikam, devotional energy, Gadadhara Pandit. So these are the five truths. So it may obeisance to all the five tattvas. Okay. Hare Krishna, I'm sorry for the interruption. There was some net problem. So we are talking about the Panchatattva. Okay. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi, Gaura Bhaktavinda. So there is Vishnu Tattva, there is Shakti Tattva, there is Jiva Tattva, different tattvas are there. Okay. Sri Krishna Chaitanya is Vishnu Tattva only. Okay. And Nityananda Prabhu is also Vishnu Tattva. Advaita Acharya, also Vishnu Tattva. And Gadadhara Pandit is Radharani, Shakti Tattva. And Srivasa, Jiva Tattva, is Narada Maharshi. So when we get the mercy of these different personalities, they're all in one, okay, different tattvas. It is easy for us to go back home, back to Godhead. So before chanting the Hare Krishna Mantra, if we chant this Panchatattva Mahamantra, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda, then to get their mercy, it is easy. Then in this life itself, it is easy for us to go back home, back to Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he teaches us different qualities through his close associates and disciples. There are many qualities he teaches through different leelas, through different characters and devotees. And some of the qualities I want to mention here is sense control. Sense control he is teaching us through Ramantarai. So Ramantarai is a personification of sense control. Why? Ramantarai used to massage the young girls to prepare them for dance drama. We all know that in Kerala there is a art form called Kathakali. Even for Kathakali, they massage themselves for the flexible body for the dance, for performing this art form. So to make the body flexible, you have to do oil massage. So Ramandana was doing this oil massage to young girls, Devadasis. And he was not at all agitated, even though they are young girls. So while giving this oil massage, he was not agitated at all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that I am a sannyasi. Even I was in his place, my senses may get agitated. Just see the height of sense control that Ramantarai has. That is because of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy only, that we could control that. And second, he teaches us humility. Rupa and Sanatana Goswami are the personification of humility. We know that when Rupa and Sanatana met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Ramkeli, they put hay between the teeth. They didn't want to open their mouth. Whenever we go to saintly personalities, senior devotees, we should keep our ears open, not the mouth open. We should listen from them. That will only benefit. Usually in the material world, people want to speak out more. They don't want to listen. They want to exhibit whatever knowledge they have. So they will speak out all that they know. So that is not the right thing. We should be humble enough to listen from our seniors. That is beneficial for us, especially in the spiritual path. So through Sanatana and Rupa Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us humility. And through Damodar Pandit, he is teaching us neutrality. So Damodar Pandit is the personification of neutrality. Why neutrality? Damodar Pandit, so equipoised, he maintains equanimity. He even doesn't hesitate to chastise Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is supreme personality of God. If there is any mistake or something, he will point it out. So that is the neutrality. Then Haridas Thakur, tolerance. We know that Haridas Thakur was beaten in 22 marketplaces. He tolerated. On the contrary, he was praying to the Supreme Lord that please do not punish these people who are beating me. They don't know what they are doing. They have been instructed by the Qazi, so they are just carrying out his order. So please do not punish them. That was the prayer throughout. Haridas Thakur was praying. So that is the extent of tolerance that he exhibited. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching through Haridas Thakur tolerance. And Raghunath Das Goswami, renunciation. Raghunath Das Goswami is the personification of renunciation. We know that Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Majumdar, his father and uncle, they're so rich, so wealthy. They used to earn 500,000 gold coins per month. 500,000. So immensely rich. Despite that, he took a very austere life. Very austere life. So that shows the renunciation to attain really something higher, to attain the higher goal in the human form of life. So through different personalities, through his associates and disciples and followers, he, imparted or he taught us different qualities. So we too should imbibe these qualities. If we follow in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, Prabhupada, it is possible for us to imbibe these qualities. And by their mercy, we can go back home, back to Godhead. So before concluding, I would like to say a small story, which is 2-3 minutes. Once in Vrindavan, a flower which has no good look, no appearance, no good appearance, no fragrance. That flower was not used in the service of the Lord. People used to pluck all the flowers to offer it to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But this particular flower was neglected. That flower was not being offered to Supreme Lord. The flower was, feeling so depressed and dejected that my life is of no use. I'm not being utilized in the service of the Lord. So the flower thought I should commit suicide. There is no point of my living in this material world. I cannot be in the service of the Supreme Lord. So what a life, horrible life. I don't want to live. So it devised a plan. Every day, Radha and Krishna used to take a stroll in the park, in the garden. Okay, so this particular plant, which has this flower, thought that when Radha and Krishna comes next day morning, I will jump in front of Krishna and commit suicide. So this is the plan, because I'm not being in this, I am not used in the service of Lord. There is no point of my living. I want to commit suicide. So this is the plan. So as every day, Radha and Krishna came through that way, and the moment Krishna reached right in front of this plant, the flower immediately jumped to commit suicide. It has got one good quality, although it has no good appearance, no fragrance. Asti ego mahan gunan, one good quality. What is that? It has softness. So the flower thought that simply, Krishna stamps on me, the lotus feet of Krishna will get some soft touch. And by that way, we can be in the service of Supreme Lord. Although he is committing suicide, but at least at that time, he can be in the service of Supreme Lord. Others will not use me in their service because I don't have a good look, nor I have good fragrance. So this was, so immediately he just jumped right in front of Krishna. So Krishna was about to stamp or step on that flower. Radha said, wait a minute, don't stamp. She took that flower and said, "This is the most beautiful flower in Vrindavan. Please keep this on your head near the peacock feather." Just see the compassion of the mother. Radharani is our supreme mother. She is so compassionate that even this flower, which has no good look nor fragrance, no, giving a chance to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, when others ignore this flower. So this is the mode of our Supreme Mother, Radharani. So that Radharani's mood and complexion has been taken by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful that he has come to distribute this Sankirtana, the love of Godhead, freely to anyone, everyone, without any qualification. So simply by following the instructions given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, following in the footsteps of Rupa Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, we can attain the ultimate goal of life, the Unnata Ujjala Prema, the Maha Prema Rasa, and serve the Supreme Lord in Goloka Vrindavana in this very life itself. Hare Krishna. So I will stop here. Next class will start from first chapter onwards. Vancha kalpatarubhisya kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णवदी की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय। ताई गो प्रेमानंदे। हरे हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा।